welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Well, it has been a long weekend. He says recording in the middle of the week when he hasn't recorded since the previous week. Yeah. I have got a decent little bit of stuff that I have gotten from mining. Yeah. I'd say a very decent little bit of stuff. Let's see. Oh, good. That brings me up to 5 stacks plus 36 of diamond block. Yeah, I'd say I'm doing pretty good there. And of course, plenty on iron and such like and whatnot. I haven't looked in on this thing, this storage facility here in a while. So I thought I'd have a look here. Oh, if I can keep from falling off of it. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's see. What the? Okay, so it's starting to fill this one. So that means all the rest of these are full. So I've gotten to where almost the first side of it is full. This is going to take a while to fill this up. And I can hardly wait, honestly. I want to get the thing completely filled up and see how long it takes to empty it. That's crazy, I know, but there you go. Anywho, back to other issues. All right, well, one of the things I want to deal with is the fact that this 1.14, excuse me, is getting to be really imminent, you know, is like totally imminent ruinage here. Okay, that was wrong, but reference. Anyway, let's see, dispensers, probably the water buckets, definitely the fence, the diamond axe, certainly the hoppers. In fact, I'm almost certainly going to want more hoppers than that. Well, I've got a half a stack of chests here. I can get some more hoppers put together. Yeah, how about I do that? I'm going to need a mess of them, I'm sure. The idea here is to put together something that is going to make wool harvesting a little bit more painless, because right now it's not. Because you have to continually deal with have to continually deal with just a mess. Going into and out of the place where all the sheep are penned up, and yes, I know, the book. I don't want to. All right. It's just kind of a mess, but with 1.14, there is supposed to be this thing where a dispenser with shears in it is supposed to act, when you activate it, it's supposed to actually harvest the sheep. So that's cool. Time to start putting something in place to actually make use of that. And the first thing I need to do Let's get a little bit of a temporary sheep pen going here. So that I can get them out of where they're at right now. Oh, that was crap. I need at least one fence gate in there. I need something else too. The leads, leashes, whatever you want to call them. These things. Alright. I don't have a gate? Wow. Oh well. I don't want to make another one because I don't want to. Instead, just reuse this. Come on, both of you guys. All right, pull them in here. See, now I can go ahead and tear this apart in preparation to redoing stuff. Alright, this is going to take me a while when I get all the sheep out of there into here. Okay, well, by the way, I need to mention that, yes, it's been kind of a long time since the last episode, and what can I say? Rural internet is horrible, terrible, awful, disgusting, revolting, and a few other words that I can't think of right this minute. But the whole thing is, it's bad. And I have, in the last several days, had a heck of a time even managing to stay connected. Never mind do anything. You know, and it's all rural internet. It's the fault of that. I mean, it rained one day, and I couldn't do anything. You know, it's just the wonderful fun of living out here in the boondocks, and I needed to make some chests with that instead of run over here and continue to run my mouth. Anyway, yeah. Meanwhile, I've been looking up the details of 1.14 friendly sheep farm. You didn't think I was going to try to make one completely off out of nowhere, did you? No, not going to happen. I had no intention of trying to invent one. Alright, so I've been looking at a few designs, and honestly, it's frustrating because most of the folks doing these things, they're showing the design in creative mode, and that's great for showing the functionality of it, but it's not so great for showing the actual, hey, this is how you build this thing. Wait a minute. Tell me I've got some... Oh, for crying out loud. I know I had some grass blocks. Now I'm going to have to go hunting up for grass blocks because I'm going to need them. Oh, this is crazy. I've got stacks and stacks of grass blocks around here. Well, anyway, the idea is, and this is just, okay. What I need to do is to build this with grass blocks. And maybe leave that one free because... Well, actually, well, you see, this is why we try different ways of building things. Alright. So we put this here. Have a couple of hoppers feeding into it. Okay. On top of this block, there, yeah, that actually needs to be a grass block. And there needs to be more around it. And actually, if I go ahead like this, keep plenty of light here so that the grass on this block can regrow, and more stuff around it so that it will be inspired to regrow. So, dispenser with shears in, and probably a mechanism with a another hopper and a chest or something. Well, let's see. If I throw a hopper into it, and then throw a chest on top of it, and well, then I can fill that up with shears, and great. Every time one breaks, fresh pair gets in there, great. And then there's something with observer blocks that can watch this block here, and every time it regrows, send a redstone pulse that gets fed into this dispenser and triggers it to grow. And I can have either like fence blocks, fences, or maybe just glass blocks or something around there. Something like that. The problem is that this whole setup is for one sheep. That's, in my mind, that's a problem. That's an awful lot of support just for a single sheep. I was going to try to get something built, but I can see it's not happening. And okay, I am currently at about 35 hours smoke-free, and it's all I've got to not run out to the store and buy smokes. You know what I mean? Really, I'm serious, it is. And it's making it difficult to think straight, which is terrible, and it's a horrible excuse for not having anything done, but there you go. I'm going to have to spend some time off camera figuring out which kind of sheep farm thing I want to actually go with, whether I can build this one, like, can I go ahead and build downward, and or am I going to be, yeah, you see, yeah, look at this. How far down can I go before I run into the thing underneath? Apparently, quite a ways. Alright, so maybe I don't have to have the thing getting up high enough into the ceiling. But the idea here is to have some arrangement that works, and then bring a sheep up there, to have 16 of these things, and oh yes, we have an ender twit. You do not have permission to exist. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, sit there and make all your god-awful hideous noise. Anyway, yeah. As you can tell, I'm kind of all over the place here. And probably the next thing I'm going to have to do is go find where in the heck I put all of the grass blocks that I had. You know what? They're probably down on that residential level in the park zone. Anyway, yeah, all over the place. And yeah, I'm going to work on this off camera because it's going to take me 72 times longer than it should to get anything done. I already know this because, well, let me put it this way. It's 7:30 in the morning, and I started trying to get something done an hour and a half ago. And I'm only this far into anything. And the mining that I showed the results of, it took me over a week to do that much. Yeah. And that's with several consecutive days of not being able to even stay connected because my internet just bites a big hairy one. Anyway, I'm done complaining about life for right now. I will do more of that soon. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.